Trance. Now, the plot for Trance is how a heist goes horribly wrong, where one man tries to steal a painting, and after he gets a blow to the head, he forgets where he puts the painting at. So his partners have him hypnotized to find out where he actually hid the painting. The trailer makes it out to be a heist movie, and honestly, from the beginning of the movie, it is. But this movie has so many different layers. Like, you know, one thing about trailers is that sometimes it shows too much of the story, too much of the plot and synopsis of a movie. But this movie, with the trailer, what it did is that it gave you a little plot of the story. And when you see from the trailer, it's just like a little tidbit of how much story that you're actually missing out. Because you see the trailer, but it's just so much more to the story. Because like I said before, the story and the characters have so many layers. And this movie stars James McAvoy and Rosario Dawson. And in this movie, Rosario Dawson gave an outstanding performance in this movie. Because her character was so profound and had so many different layers to her that if I mention it, it'll be a spoiler to the movie. And along with James McAvoy as well. His performance in this movie was so great, honestly. And his character was a damaged character, to say the least, because as the story progresses, you see why his character is actually damaged the way he is. And honestly, I mean, if I go on about this movie, I'll be spoiling it, because this movie has so many. Because this movie has so much more to offer than the trailer actually showed. And I like movies like that, because I like movies that, you know, even though you have a plot from the trailer or you have a good story from the trailer, when a movie does that, where it can take you from here to here, that's what makes for me a great movie. Because even though you see stuff in the trailer and it gives you more than what you expected in the trailer, makes a movie great, in my opinion, honestly. And, you know, a lot of people may not get the movie, but honestly, if you watch it from beginning to end, I think you guys will enjoy it, because the way Danny Boyle filmed it, it's not like it goes in chronological order. It goes from, like, if you look at the beginning, the beginning could be the ending, and the ending could be the beginning. That's how he filmed it. But the way he did it, made it understandable. Danny Boyle with this movie just showed that he has excellent storytelling in this movie, because, like I said before, this movie had so many layers. And one thing I really liked about this movie is that the cinematography was excellent. Trance is one of those movies is that you can't judge a book by its cover. Like I said before, the main plot for the movie is a heist movie, but that's only a little bit compared to more of the story that you actually see when you actually go see it. I gotta recommend you seeing Trance, because Trance is one of those movies that is great filmmaking at its best by Danny Boyle. Honestly, I've seen 127 Hours, I've seen Slumdog Millionaire, I've seen 28 Days Later. I think this is his best film that he has made, because he just told a story that it's so deep and so profoundly moving. It's one of his best films he ever directed. The characters and the acting in this movie was so good, especially Rosario Dawson. I've never seen her act this way, and it's a good thing, because she was so maniacal. You see why once you see the movie, because her character has a deeper story than what you see her. So does James McAvoy's character has a deeper story you don't see from the trailer. And I gotta say, Trance for me gets 4.5 out of 5 stars. One of the best movies I've seen this year. I like Place Beyond the Pines, but this movie had an excellent story to go along with excellent directing. I highly recommend you seeing it. And like I said before, you may get confused how the story goes a little bit chronologically. Just pay attention close to detail throughout the whole entire movie, because everything connects. One thing I gotta say about this movie, it's profoundly moving in my opinion, and I deeply enjoyed Trance. So like I said before, Trance gets 4.5 out of 5 stars. And I highly recommend you go seeing it. So, if you like this review, please rate, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Movie Nation.